What is up, everybody? My name is Brian, future Brian, as I have decided to name all of my keyboard-related accounts. Yeah, so this is my stream. I have no idea what I'm doing, but just because of the logistics of my desk area, this is kind of how it's gonna look for a while. Was hoping to get a webcam or something, but I have a phone that I can use as a face, you know, like a face webcam, but like I just can't position it in a great place where it's not just gonna be like up my nose or like showing off double chins or whatever, and I can't really prop it up somewhere high up. It's just there's just no convenient place to put it. But we are recording this, so I mean, as a reminder to myself, we can kind of show off some of these keycaps that I got in, unbox them properly. Oh, I don't even have them with me, but you'll be able to watch this on the VOD later. I figured this is some like good content that kind of just takes a while to do, and I want to relax while I do it. And if anyone else is, you know, ever coming on board to kind of watch what's going on, then oh, hello, 69 feet. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, man? Or person? You're a person. Hope you're doing well. So I have this main driver of my keyboard right now. It's the KBD 8X Mark II. Really liking TKLs quite a bit, but it's been rocking the GMK white on black for quite a long time now, so I figured I should freshen it up just a little bit. I got new keycaps in called GMK Belafonte, so I wanted to put those on. Give me a quick second. I'll be right back to just grab those keycaps. 1 sec. I am back. All right, here's all the stuff. Look at all this stuff. And hey, whoever's here, please let me know if the sound or anything is like off. I'm happy to adjust things. This is my first time kind of just using OBS and whatnot. So I don't know how this is gonna sound or look. But anyway, yeah. I kind of talked a lot, but without really introducing myself. My name is Brian. I am obviously a keyboard person. Really gotten into keyboards in a very big way. Just kind of buying lots of keycaps, following lots of Twitch streamers, and really getting into the hobby. And I figured I wanted to kind of start, you know, showing what else I got going on in terms of like, hey, these are the keyboards I'm into, here's how I'm enjoying them, and how I'm experiencing them and all that stuff. It's been super fun, and just kind of being part of the Twitch community, I think, is like a pretty big step for me, just putting myself out there. And hopefully at the very least, like, I'll be able to see like what's going on with these. Oh, you know what? I kind of messed some things up. Sorry, I'm diddly-daddling quite a bit. I didn't even put myself in the makers category, so I'm gonna just do that real quick. Makers? Oh, I unplugged myself. How do I get this back in? Makers? And crafting? We're gonna update. Looking at first stream. Looking at GMK Belafonte. All right, let's do this. So here is GMK Belafonte, still in the packaging. Sounds like some keycaps. Team Zissou. This is pretty nice. Yet another keycap set from Mito. These are some extras that became available on Drop. If you're unfamiliar with Drop, they used to be called Mass Drop, but now they are at drop.com. They're like a really big vendor. I personally have never had issues ordering from them. This is where I got pretty much where I got GMK White on Black, all of these MT3 sets, these like super high sculpt keycap sets. They've been great, never had a problem with them, and it's kind of like the first stop for, at least for me, as like someone who got into keyboards, because they just have like a lot of stuff that's available, readily available stuff. They've been great, man. All right, we're unboxing stuff. Let me just like clean this place up a little bit. So, knife somewhere else. Man, if you can hear me breathing a lot, I am so sorry. That's just going to be a part of the experience. I'm afraid. So, I'll have to figure out how to make that better later. So, okay, unboxing time. GMK Belafonte in the keycap trays we all love so much. There's still more plastic wrap. I gotta get the knife out again. Oh boy. If you're wondering what I mean when I say GMK, it's the company in Germany that manufactures these very high quality keycaps. They're kind of the standard best quality keycaps that we're all trying to purchase, the ones we want, and they're normally so difficult to first of all, they run in limited runs, or they're sold in limited runs. They're available for a limited time, so when you do like get to buy some, then you're kind of waiting a year for them to arrive, because it takes a while for them to actually like manufacture and stuff. Luckily, there are some extras that are usually in stock. Belafonte is one of those, and we're gonna look at them for the first time right now. Oh my gosh. It's so blue. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Camera, can you focus? Okay. Here is what the underside looks like. So all GMK keycaps, they are double shot ABS keycaps. I'm guessing that means it's made out of a plastic called ABS. To me, it's definitely like a softer feeling keycap compared to the other type of plastic keycaps are usually made out of our PBT. It's a harder plastic that's less malleable, and double shot meaning that it's using a process of injecting two colors of plastic into the keycap, which is really, hopefully that made sense. That's how I've made sense of it. But really what it results in is like a very crisp legend. That lettering is the legend of the keycap, and it is so crispy when you actually see it in person. I can't can't take my eyes off it. Very blue. This will definitely look good on a white or black keyboard, which I have. But we're gonna put this on KBD, the KBD 8X Mark II here. Dang, here's that yellow keycap. I love it when the keycaps are, when you have like a more, basically like any keycap set, I really love rocking like accent, escape, and enter keys together that are just a different color, and kind of playing with colors that way. Here's the yellow, looks really cool. Check that out. Pretty good, pretty cool. The other nice thing about this set that definitely had me, I wasn't ever planning on buying this set. I just kind of saw this drop on the Mech Group Buys Reddit and saw the kitting for it, saw that it was in stock, and normally what I'm looking for in for a keycap set, especially GMK or any kind of high quality set, is just these space bars. I am planning to like really get into Alice style split keyboards. They're like ergonomic layout keyboards. I'm really looking forward to showing those off later, and that is gonna be so much fun. So much fun. That's it. It's 2 trays here. Very nice. All right, I'm gonna take a sip. I just bought some sparkling water. Haven't had it in many weeks because I've been very lazy about going to the grocery store and getting my groceries. Finally went and stocked up. Here is the here's where all the flavors at. Here's where all the good stuff is. Oh, lots of reflection. Here are the novelty keys. Very nice. More space bars. Let's I'll open these in just a sec. We're gonna take this apart and put the new keycaps on, and this should be fun. Here's where I keep all my keycap tools. This is a Belafonte pencil case. Not super ideal for most of your tools, but maybe just the essential tools. It's been working for me for things like switch pullers, keycap pullers, the grabby metal claw thing for holding on to switch stems. I got the thing that takes apart the switches. It's this thing. I got this off of Amazon. It works. I'm sorry if this was someone else's design. I didn't buy it from whoever made this original design. I didn't know better. But to be honest, they all kind of work. But if you do find people who, the designers who do make the original designs for things, it's, in my opinion, to just go support them. This is very true for keycap sets. Like, I think when I was starting out, I bought into lots of like, kind of like, I think different keycap, like basically knockoff keycap sets that looked like the things that I wanted. Nothing too drastic. Things like 9009, I got like a DSA, a version of that, and it's all right, but the quality that you get from like the real keycap sets, especially GMK manufactured ones, EPPD, ePBT. Man, that's really hard to say. ePBT is very good. Those are some keycap sets that are. Try to go for those wherever you can to support the designer, to get the authentic stuff. You're just gonna guarantee that it's better quality, a better quality product that you're gonna be getting, and it goes to support people, and it's great. Oh, did I dox myself? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, me. All right, I'm gonna not look at my phone for a little bit. Let's see. Taking off keycaps. Let's see. If you're wondering where I store my keycaps, I have these Kinetic Labs storage containers. These have been really great. I'm gonna grab the ones that store this GMK set so I can put them away properly. I'll show it off for a bit. Oh, the desk space is so limited. Okay. Here is the storage container for where I put my GMK keycaps. These are really cool. Honestly, like, you could probably get away with just putting together, or like just grabbing like any Tupperware, any container, and just throwing all your keycaps in there. I think what the good thing is that you probably have Tupperware or some storage container lying around, and you could just throw things in there and that'd be fine. But when you want to access those keycaps again, it's like a puzzle, man. You're just trying to find the things that you need. It's a chore. There are like JTK keycap trays. They are like plastic trays that I'm kind of curious about. I'm probably gonna buy maybe one or two just to see how they work out, but they are going to be like, they're gonna be able to like store your keycaps like this. I would love that way more. And the other thing to note about GMK keycap trays, they're made out of potato starch, and apparently they attract silverfish. Silverfish like to eat this material. And without, just where I live and the things that are already in my house, like just normal stuff is in my house, and I still get silverfish. I think they're attracted to the water that's in my house. Yeah, I'm probably gonna just throw these keycap trays away in favor of using these Kinetic Lab ones. So this is kind of the happy middle. Oh my god, there's like no space. How do I show things? Let me yeet some things. Throwing my headphones to the ground. Should I be monitoring my audio while I do this? I am not a Twitch person at all. I just needed a way to like, hopefully people come into chat, and I just wanted a way to kind of just interact and hang out with people as I do keyboard stuff. Especially like the chore kind of stuff and whatnot. So anyway, this side, this is GMK white on black. Well, this is where I'm storing all my stuff, and as you can see, there are, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see I've labeled each of the 5 sections by row. The Kinetic Labs storage containers, they come with these little stickers. You can write whatever you want on them. I think their suggestion, which I just went with, was just store by row, and you can store probably like 2 sets of keycaps in one container. Great value. I think as my collection grows a little bit bigger, I'm probably going to relegate like 1 container per set, depending on how big that set is. But right now what I have in here are ePBT black on white. Very great set, really cost effective, and even though these are not double shot, the legends look very good. I'll show you a comparison in just a sec. I'll hang on to this guy. This white cap does come with GMK black on white to give you kind of that accent flavor aesthetic. So I'm putting all my row 1 caps back in here. Oh my god. Everything's taking so much longer because like I'm trying to talk to the internet. If you're curious about these guys, these are some Animal Crossing fossil resin. No, I don't know what kind of material this is. These are some artisan keycaps. I thought these were just look so good. The person who makes these at Colored Controllers, this person is just pumping out multiple colors of these. Obviously this is the first one. This is the original color of the fossil. That camera focus. This is the original purple of the fossil that you'd find in the Animal Crossing game. It looks so good, and he kind of Colored Controllers went ahead and did a lot of other colors. This one's pink lemonade, I believe, and there are a bunch of other ones. I'm really thinking about getting some more. In love with these guys. They feel a little, they don't feel, they're easy to take off and on. And I don't know, like, they feel a little hollow when I type on them, by the way. I just figured I'd let you know as a consideration, but it really doesn't take away from the typing experience at all. But I really love these. These are like my favorite artisans at the moment. Keycaps, we did 1 row. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. So, oh my god. Is the number row 1? I'm gonna say yeah. Because split backspace. Well, no. What? Maybe it's row 2? I don't know. Why did I do this to myself? Do these look the same? I'm gonna say number row is also row 1. So we're gonna just put those in there. Oh. This is the first time I'm listening to this stream safe lo-fi music. It's pretty chill. Really digging it. Okay, backspace is off. Row 2. So once again, my name's Brian. This is my first time streaming. I really did not get into even just watching streams until this past year when the pandemic hit. Wasn't really interested in watching people play video games on Twitch, but I think getting more exposed to keyboards. I don't even remember how exactly it happened now, but oh shoot, that was row 3 or row 2. Oh crap. So anyway, this is the kind of back and forth you do with these keycaps, or this kind of keycap container. Kind of have to make your own little system for where things go. Sorry, I'm kind of going all over the place, but yeah, I mean, like, when it comes to the concept of streaming, it was pretty intimidating just to like understand where, I don't know where to start, you know? Like, I guess it is as simple as just like pressing the button and just going for it. But I think when you go to other people's streams like Teja or Alex Otos, and there's like channel points and graphics and scene transitions, like all these different little elements and mechanics that are incorporated into the stream are really mind-blowing and high quality, and maybe someday we'll do that, but I think the idea of like trying to incorporate those things right away was sort of making me not actually stream because I haven't figured those parts out yet. I think the only things really that I cared a lot about was just making sure that you could like see what I'm doing, and I could like talk to you if you know, come find me on Twitch on Makers and Crafters and just be like, hey, what's this guy talking about? He's talking about keyboards. I'm into keyboards. And then we could just kind of, you know, talk, man. And like, I don't know if you're into keyboards, like kind of getting into those IRL conversations with people, like coworkers or friends, and they might just, you know, be asking like, oh, that's a cool keyboard, or they know you're into keyboards and they'll be like, what's a good keyboard for gaming? And because I'm now just like way too deep into the hobby, I get way too technical, and I end up wanting to just like, you know, just tell you everything I know so you can have the most informed decision, my friend, my coworker, my teammate. It's too much. It's too much to handle in like a passing moment conversation or casual conversation. I don't know how, I guess another way of saying it is like, I don't know how to be chill about this hobby when we're talking opinions. It's like, I just feel like I'm ready to go to just like get into things like podcast style when it comes to just anything related to this hobby. Just being like, you know, it's just too niche for anyone coming in who may or may not even be that interested, who may just want to have like a simple answer. I think those are a lot of the conversations I end up having with people, and it kind of just is not what it's just not what people are initiating with me. But so I try to do my best to not overwhelm anyone with just, you know, keyboard stuff, man. And I'm not saying like people don't know anything. It's just because like sometimes when I'm like asking someone who I assume to know a lot more about something that I might be kind of interested in, but I'm just kind of dabbling. Like it could be something like coffee. Like what like if I ask a buddy of mine, hey, what's a good coffee bean? That's just opening a floodgate of information that I'm not really ready to hear about. I'm kind of just in that moment, I'm just kind of thinking like, what's a bean that you're enjoying right now that I can try out, and that's it. Just leave it at that. Just give me a name. I'll go buy the thing and try it out myself the way I know how. So I think that's what's interesting about Twitch, is that I can kind of just turn the camera on, turn the mic on, do the thing that I'm already doing at the moment. And if people are interested in keyboards, and I know a lot of people are becoming more and more interested, just the way I became interested in keyboards is they could find my channel or find the recording of this channel or of these videos, and then just kind of like you know, vibe with the chatter, and I get like a way to just kind of talk about opinions. So we kind of went on a big tangent there. How did I get into keyboards? So I think the main reason why I got into keyboards was because I'm a web developer. I use MacBook computers to do my job, and we're lucky enough to get MacBooks issued by our companies. And if you've used MacBooks in the last I don't know, like 4 years, you'll know that the butterfly keyboards on those MacBooks are the worst. They will get the job done for sure, but eventually the switches in my keyboard, they're like just janky enough where like for example, the pressing R on my keyboard on my MacBook Pro will just repeat itself. I mistype like crazy. It's just like the degradation of that keyboard is so drastic. And so I just, it's a lot longer to just get a new computer, especially when it's still going to come with the same bad butterfly keyboard. And so I kind of got interested in like, okay, maybe I should get an external keyboard. The Apple Magic keyboards are good, but I didn't like how there wasn't that, you know, inverted T arrow cluster. It's all smushed together in a weird way, and so one thing leads to the other. I think the earliest person I could point to for kind of showing that there was like a mechanical keyboard market, like for custom keyboards, very boutique things, was Cassidy Williams. She's a React developer, very well known in the community for just like just being a really amazing developer. Learned so much from her through her content, and probably more recently, just like she probably has like the best, if not the only, as far as I'm aware, like the best viral like web developer related TikTok content, especially when TikTok was like getting very popular. And all of her stuff is on point. And so I remember her mentioning something about mechanical keyboards and building stuff and having to deal with DMs about how to do keyboards and being overwhelmed and making a TikTok about it. And I think that piqued my interest in being like, oh, there's keyboards other than Corsair or Keychron or things like that. And then eventually came across Drop, came across the Astrala Keys keycap set, and saw that she designed these too in collaboration with, I don't know her real name, but Sailor HG. I'm assuming is also a developer, but those two, went in on designing these Astrala keycaps, which are great. And so I was like, oh, there's like people I at least know about that I've heard of who are into this. And then that sort of got me interested in looking for other people who are influencers in this space. Tay Hobby kind of came on my radar, mainly because I was like, hey, there's a guy named Tay doing keyboards. I'm a guy named Tay. My Korean name is Taejin. I am a Korean person. And then I saw Tay keyboards on YouTube, and then there's another Twitch streamer named Jin Tay, and I was like, what? Who are all these people with my name doing keyboards? One thing I really appreciate about this community right now, this is a super personal thing to me, is that like there are people named Tay doing keyboards, and all of these people who are named Tay and who follow the Tay keyboard people, we all know how to pronounce Tay now. It's Tay, not Thai, not Tay. My whole life I had to go through people reading my Korean name, which is my middle name as well, and then and they'd be like, "Are you Taijin? Are you T-Jin? Ta-Jin?" And I was like, "No, it's Taejin." And they're like, "Oh, Taijin. Yeah. I never hear that now." at least in the community. So I think that's great. I was in after that. So it was cool. Like just to see people who kind of looked like me doing something that I was very interested in, that I could get into. And it was just fun to just kind of like, that was kind of a big draw for at least starting to watch Twitch streams. It's just super chill, man. Keyboards, and learning something new, something that I needed in my life. Good keyboards to interact with the code I have to write. And so, yeah. Oh, like I promised, let's, if you're unfamiliar with these ePBT caps, where is I think it's a good idea to kind of just look through a comparison of these ePBT keycaps versus GMK. And there are people in the stream. This is cool. Gingerine. Am I saying that right? Welcome. I appreciate you being here. 69, thanks for sticking around and hanging out. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great Saturday. if you'd look with me, you're probably in, I don't know what I'm saying. Look at these keycaps. So on the right is ePBT black on white. This is a more budget friendly set that's available on places like minokeys.com in Canada, or many other vendors. I've seen it on KBD Fans, Divinities in the US. Great set if you're looking for like a black on white set. If you compare this die sub legending to the double shot legending, where double shot should be like way more crispy, honestly, like in real life, I have a hard time telling the difference. So I would totally recommend that if you're on a budget or on some kind of budget where there's pretty tight constraints, you can save up maybe about, I think it's like, I want to say $80 for this very high quality PBT keycap set. It's ePBT GOC. I'll write it in the chat. I'll link it in the chat real quick for you. And I'll make sure to put this in the VOD as well. Let's type on my Roma Thermal real quick. Because these white keycaps are the ones that I really enjoyed and got a lot of use out of. It's just going to look good on like everything. And they're very affordable and they give you really good compatibility. Okay, they're $99, but they're still very good. And some people might have preference for a PBT keycap because they're going to be they're a different texture, they will have a different sound signature, they will, if you have preference over how they will shine over time, these will not shine as quickly. They will though eventually, from what I'm told. But yeah, please consider checking these out. I think these are a great keycap set, and when you put them side by side with the GMK set, there's like not a huge difference that I can see. But I keep both in my collection because sometimes I want PBT, sometimes I want the ABS keycaps from GMK. So just had to drink a little bit. Sorry for the drinking noises. I'll figure out my mic situation where you won't hear so much breathing and mouth sounds. Maybe you're into that. I don't know. I'm gonna put these away. Arrow keys here. Let's see. I have been waiting to do this first stream for like a couple weeks, and getting even this like basic setup on my desk to start streaming has been quite an ordeal. So I'm like, it's just, I have so much more respect for all of the popular streamers that I'm watching, who have their setups like ready to go. Mine had to kind of be built up, and it's like I did my best to make sure that like I have the camera mounted on like another table that's next to my desk, and so there won't be so much wobble when I like type test and stuff. And it's super hot. Got a light out here, making sure you can see everything. Hopefully things look okay. I'm recording on a Sony ZV-1 camera for the top-down shot. And like I said earlier in the stream, you know, I have a cell phone that I wanted to use as a webcam, and just couldn't get the positioning right, which is too bad, but no biggie. All right, so let's put some keycaps on here. Let's start with the novelties. Now we can finally and the space bars. Finally unbox these properly, and I'll give you a bit of a little close-up. Man, this Animal Crossing music is reminding me that I haven't played in like a year. Remember when we were all into playing that? Are you still playing it? I'm not. I feel so bad for my villagers. I'm kind of afraid to turn it back on because I've never played Animal Crossing before New Horizons, and I don't know how. Do they roast you for like being away for so long? I don't know. Kind of, maybe I should just start a whole new game with new villagers who don't remember how bad of a island person I am. Just Thanos snap them out of existence. JK, I won't do that. Unless I'm really bored. Alright. Wow, look at these novelties. Okay. This is the one. This is it. If you couldn't tell already, this is a set, GMK Belafonte from Drop. These are extras. So I got to order them a few weeks ago, and then they're shipped out, and now they're in my hands, and I didn't have to wait a year to get them. Here's what the bottom looks like. GMK Belafonte. I'm guessing that this is based off. This is a set themed after The Life Aquatic, the film by Wes Anderson. It looks good. Let's put some novelties down first. I think I was excited to put this set specifically on a black keyboard like this because these black box keycaps kind of look like win keyless blockers that you'd get on a win keyless keyboard. I wonder if oh no, I might not be able to do what I said I would do. I'm not sure if this is the right. Let's see. Just gonna put these on as a test. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I think it's meant to be because I put a 7U keycap, or I'm using a 7U spacebar. That's why. Dang it. I messed up. Not too bad. It'll still be good to have new keycaps, especially new GMK keycaps, on this board. This has been rocking black on white forever. If you are new to keyboards, my recommendation for keycaps is definitely going to be like ePBT black on white. You can get it at Mino Keys or any other keyboard vendor that sells them. But if you really want to get like a GMK set to have a GMK set and kind of know what all the hype is about, and I believe it's totally worth the hype. Like GMK keycaps are the best. I love them so much. You can also get them at Drop. they always seem to have like GMK black on white in stock, and that set is just like timeless, man. It's gonna look good on everything. What should we put as... Should we put a red escape here, or do we want all yellow modifiers? Let's try red. Or the J? What was the J for in this movie? I don't remember. Autofocus. This camera is supposed to have great autofocus, but I still gotta do the hand thing to get it to work. Feels bad. Feels bad. Maybe I have to put this in this camera in product showcase mode or something next time. But if I do that, I'm afraid that the focus is gonna go all crazy on me when I'm just doing normal stuff. But anyway, whatever. Let's see. Let's start with this. I definitely know I want to use this modifier, the yellow spacebar, and let's start putting the regular stuff on here and seeing how this looks. Whoop. All right. Isn't it kind of a miracle that none of my keycaps like flipped over or anything in transit? That's pretty cool. Good job. Good job, USPS. Let's see how this looks. What a treat to be able to put new keycaps from a tray. They're already ordered. I don't have to sift through these too much. This is great. I'm into it. I'll put these on later. I might want to put like artisans on there. Maybe I'll put an artisan here. I have the GMK Retrocast yellow cartridge keycap that I've been meaning to use. If it looks good on here, it should match really well with these yellows. But I do like this red. This red is pretty cool. Or you know what? I could put these guys here, and at least it'll all match, right? Let's just like do that right now. Zissou J and Zissou. That looks okay. That's how it will be. Let us keep going. Number row. So I think my preference for layouts right now, it's based off of what I've used so far. Like I recently tried out HHKB for the first time with the Rama thermal. Man, this not sure if this is the layout for me. I can totally game with this keyboard because really I'm playing lots of Heroes of the Storm lately with some buddies, and all I gotta do is just press these guys, and these are still in the same place as usual. I'm playing a lot of Diablo as well, and I plan on playing more Diablo in the future, and I can definitely game on an HHKB keyboard, but coding on this thing, I miss the arrow keys. One thing I didn't really take into account is like I figured, it'll be so easy to just like hold function and use WASD, or hold function and do it HHKB style, and like press this second layer arrow cluster with the function. But all of the like text modifier hotkeys for like, going to the beginning of a line, the end of a line, skipping words. Having to press this function key really messes me up. So when just like writing code or typing in general, yeah, HHKB is just not for me. But I can game on these, and so that's good that I can still use them, at least in that capacity. And also, like, I think, you know what, the biggest thing that has been really difficult to get used to is the backspace, or split backspace. Split backspace is like, it makes sense on paper. You can access it with your pinky. It's, you know, you don't have to do one of these. You can still keep your fingers on the home row. If you can do this, all power to you, but I'm so used to just like going above for this guy for backspace, and I would prefer that these are, you know, a 2U backspace. I guess I could change this to just both be backspace, but I try my best to learn this. I think I'll get used to it over time as I get better at typing, but that was my first impression of HHKB. I promise I'll go faster. I've been holding in talking about keyboards for so long. Now that I've actually just pressed the play button on streaming to just stream, it's all coming out. And what I really appreciate about this community, like folks like Alex, Otos, Stray Chroma, I think they're the first people I've heard say, like, you know, if you like blue switches, that's the best switch. If you got a Corsair pre-built RGB gaming keyboard and that's your favorite, then that is your favorite. Welcome to the community. I think that is dope. I am not about gatekeeping, but at the same time, I also appreciate learning more about why people like the things they like, because, man, going from Corsair to a Keychron keyboard, and Keychron was great. I had it with brown switches, didn't lube anything, just used it stock. Used it with my Mac. It was awesome. It was too tall, but like, I was so productive with that keyboard. But going from that to a Tofu 65 that I built and soldered myself, Gateron black inks, you know, my PBT keycaps, holy smokes, what a huge difference in the typing experience, the sound, the feel. You know, people say they don't like tray mount. I still like tray mount, man. I mean, it's definitely not a soft typing experience, but it would, like, I think I could have stopped at Tofu 65 and been very happy, but I'm just too curious about what else is out there. And I mean, I think if you are someone who's getting into the hobby and you want to start somewhere, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with just like the budget entry level area, with like the NK65, Tofu 65, even like an An Pro 2 that's pre-built. I bought one with like blue clicky switches, and that was a fun keyboard to use, and just such a noticeable value proposition. For like $90, I get really great PBT keycaps. They're shine through. The RGB on the An Pro 2 is so good. And I got it all in white, and it fit in so well with the like desk aesthetic I have going on here with my Windows PC. Yeah, and I mean, those are kind of my recommendations, and sort of like, I guess, the journey, so to speak. Like, I went from some Corsair keyboard I don't remember with red switches, and then at the same time I had a Keychron K2 75% layout with brown switches, and then I got an M Pro 2 with blue clicky switches, and that jump between Keychron and M Pro 2 was pretty drastic, just in terms of like, oh, keyboards can feel different, and being curious about what else is out there. Got the Tofu 65, learned how to solder. I believe now you can buy PCB 65, like a Tofu 65 compatible PCB that's hot swap, I believe. Let me double check. Someone at work told me that she was gonna buy one, and that oh my god, there's so much potato starch everywhere. I hate these trays. These trays are awful. Look at this mess. It's like potato dandruff. Tater hater. Oh crap. Ugh. I have to plug in a keyboard. Man, I'm gonna watch this VOD later and edit it down. Hopefully I sound okay. I've been talking not directly into my mic at all. I hope this sounds good. Let's go to KBD Fans really quick and see DIY kit 65%. I mean, right now you could get a KBD 67 Lite, which I believe should have a hot swap option if that's what you're into. Do they specify? Control F hot swap? Hot? Yes. You can get hot swap. That might be the way to go. $109. That's a good deal. And you get different colors. And for what it's worth, I mean, I think it was maybe Susboards who did a typing test video with a KBD 67, and man, that thing sounds good. I think my favorite typing tests are from Susboards right now. That guy makes amazing typing tests. I'm also really into Rocklina's typing tests. The way she lights everything and has gotten everything to sound with her equipment. Oh my god, so good. So yeah, Tofu 65, KBD 67 Lite. I think you should be good to go with those keyboards if you're interested in, trying things out. Sorry this is going so slow. I just have so much to talk about, you guys. I have been hydrating quite a bit. I will be right back. I don't have a BRB screen. Your computer's not frozen. I am just gonna use the bathroom real quick. Be right back. I am back. Did you hear me slam the door by accident? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened. And if you heard that, because I slammed the door to the bathroom by accident. Where were we? Keycaps. This is taking so long. Why am I... I mispressed some things on my keyboard, on my numpad. Oh, so hot. Let's see. 69 and Ginger, thanks for sticking around. I was totally prepared to just stream to nobody today. I didn't really promote my first stream just because I was scared. Scared that this would be a total disaster. Maybe it still will be, but I'm optimistic. Hopefully this goes well. But I appreciate you sticking around and just having me in your background, whether or not you're actively lurking or not. But just knowing 2 Twitch accounts have joined the chat gives me joy. So much joy. Going from 0 to 2 on your first stream, that's man, that's a big deal. For what it's worth, I'm not trying to be a big personality on the keyboard scene. I kind of just want to be like a known participant, someone who just kind of people are aware that I do keyboards and can kind of just know that my opinion about the hobby and what I like is out there in case people are interested in knowing what I like, because maybe this is what they'll like as well. That's sort of where I'm at. I'm pretty happy with doing my job as a web developer at the moment, and it's a pretty great gig, if I'll be honest. And it allows me to kind of afford a lot of this hobby. This hobby's not cheap. And just being able to share, you know, like I think if this was any other hobby, like if I was trying to stream video games or something, which I wouldn't unless someone really wanted me to, I don't know, I just feel like there's that compared to sharing keyboards. With keyboards, I think people who are streaming and sharing content about it in whatever capacity is so valuable, at least for me, because like I really care a lot about like I like the ASMR of it, but because it's such like a tangible sensory hobby, like you want to, and we're all like quarantined right now and social distancing, you want to know how stuff feels. You want people's opinion on how stuff sounds, how it feels, what does it look like, how does it compare to how we're seeing it versus how the user is perceiving said keyboard. And man, I think that's I kind of just wanted to at least participate in that and give you my take on things. We're almost done. How do we... What are the keycaps we put on here? We do want to use novelties. It's a 7U spacebar, so we got to get these spacer pieces. I don't know what size these are. Could I use the black box one? I want to use the black box one. Is this possible? I do want to use the black box one. These are the same size, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oof. And the gun one? The gun one looks sick. Gun. Does this fit? No. I'll use these guys. You know what's cool? Like, I could probably use these with a totally different set. I got GMK Hennessy, and these will match perfectly with that too. So maybe I'll just save these for later. This would look really good on Alice. Alt. No, I don't know. Which one is which again? I need a 1U key. Sorry, my brain is shutting down. What am I doing? I'm gonna do these navigation keys right now. I believe we want... If this is wrong, I'm sorry, but this is just how I remember it. Delete, page down, and I'll fix this later. This doesn't feel right. This is definitely wrong. Home. Where are these big ones? Oh, they're here. I lied. I'm gonna fix these now. Page up. Home. Where is it? What? And? I don't care about this navigation thing. It's useful, I just like don't... My least favorite part about putting on these keycaps is just making sure I put on the right ones for this area. This always trips me up for no reason. Where's end? Is this the end I should be using? End, page down. My brain. Why? Do I need to feed myself? Is this why? Page down. I think this is the one I want. No. No, it's not. Worst. There it is. This is the one I want. Page down, I think. Fuck. Sorry for swearing. Sorry if your kids are watching. What's supposed to go here? Insert? Maybe this is where I put the... Where did I put my artisans? Does this work? Looks okay, but it's the wrong profile. Terrible. All right, whatever. I'm so sorry. My brain is not making this good. Any key? Oops. Good enough. All right. Alt, and then just need something here. No, this is the wrong profile. What am I doing? Is there like a menu? I mean, I have a menu key here. Terrible. I'll use novelties. Which one can I use? This guy? I'll probably change this up later for a photo or something. Do we use the novelty arrows? This looks very nautical. I bet there's gonna be, since this was in stock, there's gonna be a ton of us posting on Reddit with our new keycaps. There's gonna be a lot of Belafonte on the internet in the next few weeks. So what do we think about this? How does it look? Not bad? That's what I thought. I think it looks pretty good. My camera is a lot more desaturated in real life, so these colors are a lot more vibrant IRL. I would say they're pretty photo accurate to what you would see on the drop site. Are these still available? These are still available if you are interested in picking them up. $155 for the base kit, $65 for the decorations kit, and space bars is $15. So it's pretty good compatibility, all things considered. So this is it, man. We could do a typing test. Maybe I'll just get a little screenshot for the video. How about this angle? How about this angle? How about this? All right. 3, 2, 1. Pop. Let's do a typing test. All right. Monkey type. Please be nice to how I type. I'm still bad. Let's put the mic down here. This mic. This blue mic stand is the worst. I will record a proper one with the Zoom H1n later, but for those who stuck around or those watching the VOD, this is the KBD 8X Mark II in black with GMK Belafonte with lubed Durock L7 switches, JWK linears. They're lubed and filmed with 205 grade 0 Desky films, and they're the pink stemmed 65 gram weighted switches, spring things. GMK Belafonte. Here we go. Please, Mike, stay. Just kidding. Not yet. We're not going just yet. All right. Here we go. All right, here are the mods. Let me start over again. I've been holding the mic. All right. How'd that sound? Hopefully that sounded okay. Again, this is like my first stream. I hope that the quality of the stream was okay. I'm going to go back and watch the recording and make adjustments as I go. But I mean, my plan later on is to kind of get my Mac set up a little bit more geared towards a more comfortable streaming setup. First few streams will kind of just be in this tighter space. The advantage of I have another desk that houses my Mac setup, and there's just more space there for things like a webcam and things like that. So I will be sure to set that up in the near future. And if you happen to be here for this stream, I really appreciate you joining. Yeah, I think that's it. Next stream, I'm going to put GMK Hennessy on this guy. And this is the Arama Thermal. It's using these Gateron Milky Yellow switches, lubed. We'll probably tune this up maybe a little bit. Or I'm thinking about putting Gateron Black Inks in here. But anyway, definitely want to get these MT3 caps off because I think I've had a good enough time with them and I want to go back to Cherry. So GMK Hennessy will be my next stream. I will do a little more preparation to actually give everyone a little bit more of a heads up about when I'm actually going to stream. This is just kind of a surprise first time stream, just in case this was like super scuffed, or if I just hated the experience. But overall, I really enjoyed just being able to like talk with you, letting you. I really appreciate you just listening and just being able to share my thoughts on how I kind of just got into keyboards. I will definitely talk more about that next time around. And if you have any questions or whatnot, feel free to just shoot me a DM on any of my socials. You can find me at Future Brian on Instagram. I'm Future Brian on Reddit. In fact, if you just go to futurebrian.com, all my socials are there. And I really appreciate you being here. And if you're watching the VOD, thanks for watching the VOD. This was quite the VOD. Maybe a short stream, but definitely a long video. So thanks for sticking around and really appreciate it. Anyway, gonna sign off and eat some dinner. I will talk to all of you later. Please have a good weekend and stay safe. I love you very much. Goodbye.